Oh man, this breaks my heart. A new Superman film is in the works. Henry Cavill will not return. James Gunn is writing the script. Damn, this sucks. Henry Cavill just confirmed it on his Instagram. He wrote a lovely post thanking the fans, the fans for loving him as Superman. It was a great joy. But James Gunn and Henry Cavill, they like each other and they want to work with each other again, just not as Superman. Oh man, this is heartbreaking. It really is. I had a feeling Henry Cavill. I thought Henry Cavill was back as Superman, but deep down in my loins, I had a bad feeling that he wasn't gonna come back. James Gunn went on to say this: Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We're able to share some exciting information about our first projects at the beginning of the new year. Among those on the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will focus on an earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. So they're going to do a younger version of Superman, which makes sense on why Henry Cavill will not return as Superman, because, like I said, this is a reboot. They want to start fresh. They want to start young. They want a clean slate from the Snyderverse, and as much as it pains me to see this happen, I understand it from a business perspective, but still, it sucks. And what's interesting about this is, according to the Hollywood Reporter, and James Gunn, I think, confirmed this as well, confirms that James Gunn and Peter Safran have met with Ben Affleck. The pair want Affleck to direct a DC Studios movie, not necessarily from Batman. So let me make this clear. They want Ben Affleck to direct a DC movie, but it has nothing to do with Batman. They need to find the right project. So the fact that Ben Affleck is interested in directing a DC movie is fascinating. You would think that it would be a Deathstroke movie, right? Right? Like if Ben Affleck was able to direct one DC film, you would think like, okay, here's my opportunity to direct a Batman movie, right? But apparently that's not the case, at least not right now. I'm sure more information will come into the light in the next in the upcoming months and on to the new year. But I'm still hoping that if Ben Affleck wants to direct a DC project, solo, standalone, come on, man. Batman is right there. Just one solo Batman film. Just do it, Ben. Just do it. But, yeah. You know how I've been saying Snyderverse light? Yeah, this is no Snyderverse. This is like no Snyderverse. I was like, damn, I've been saying Snyderverse light, but James Gunn is like, nah, truth. This is no Snyderverse, bro. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy the show. But I know it's heartbreaking. I know it sucks. But listen, Henry Cavill was a fantastic Superman. It sucks that he never really got his just due. We were all hoping for a solo standalone film. But listen, Henry Cavill will always be a great Superman. He was awesome. And I will always watch Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League. And he will always be our Superman. He will always be my Superman. He was a fantastic Superman. But from a business perspective, I understand it. From a full creative standpoint and new creative input, I understand it. Clean slate, I get it. It sucks. It hurts. But at the same time, the fact that, they're working on a new Superman film, that makes me happy, because at the end of the day, the character is always bigger than the actor. And as much as I thought Henry Cavill and the character Superman was such a perfect match, you got to put the character first, and you have to put the universe first. So I get it. I understand it. It just sucks, man. It sucks, because I thought it was a done deal, but apparently it was not. And Henry Cavill really was just, campaigning. It looks bad on Henry Cavill now, because now when you look back on it, it's like, ugh. That whole press tour, it's like, yeah, I'm back as Superman. It's like, no, bro, you're not. It sucks. It sucks, but I get it. But at least we have a new Superman film to look forward to. James Gunn is writing the script for Superman. I believe he's writing the script or the story, and they're looking for a new director to take on this, a younger take on Superman, or a younger actor to portray Superman for the next 10, 15 years. And as much as I love Henry Cavill, you can't start a new universe with Henry Cavill, because, he's 39, he's still young. But again, like, you want to do a Superman film, and you want an actor to portray Superman for the next 10 to 15 years. And Henry Cavill, by that time, would have been like, what, in his 50s? And so that would have been challenging. So I understand why they want a younger actor to portray this iconic character. And whoever they cast, I'm sure there will be an uproar. I'm saying, no, this sucks, and you suck, and you ruined everything. You cannot ruin DC. Again, I told you, man. I told you this from the very beginning. Like the Snyderverse was done. I told you this, but you didn't want to listen to me. You want to listen to fucking geekosity and shitosity and still that bullshit. Well, I told you so. So you can't get mad because I've been telling you. I said Snyderverse light, which is like, well, I guess we're getting no Snyderverse now, but it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to freak out over this because I love the character Superman and I love Henry Cavill Superman. And I can always go back and watch Man of Steel. I can always go back and watch BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I'm excited for the future. It sucks, but thank you, Henry. Henry was awesome. Henry was the best. And I'm sure Henry and James Gunn will work on something together in the future in the DC universe. Yeah, man. It just, I know it sucks. But hey, at least we get a new Superman film. And Henry was an iconic Superman. And that Ben Affleck news, what is Ben Affleck directing? Very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. I hope it's a solo Batman film, but we shall see. We don't know yet, but I'm sure we will find out soon enough. But thank you, Henry. You were awesome. You were the best. You were the man. Now we wait for a new Superman film. So we shall see it. As always, love you guys. Stay safe. Mwah. Truth out.
He was special.